Hi friends, I'm Meenakshi Upadhyay and today we are going to be talking about how to analyze your mocks, especially in verbal ability and reading comprehension. So the CAT is near, all the other MBA exams are near and you have started giving your mocks. So in my previous session a few days ago, I had talked about how to attempt your mocks in VARC, and I had told that I'll be talking about some analysis of your mocks. So once you have attempted your mocks and you have got a particular score, how do you use that mock test to help you analyze so that you can improve upon your mistakes and make the mock, the next one, better? So the first and foremost thing is, obviously you are looking at your scores. Just don't see your scores and shut it. See first of all the time that you have spent on a particular question. Now I call that return on investment. So return on the time invested, so the ROI. Now sometimes you saw that you spent around 8 minutes in a parajumble and you got just one question, whereas if you had spent those 8 to 10 minutes on a comprehension, even if you got that parajumble right, but of a comprehension you get 4 questions out of which 3 are correct, then that is much better return on the time invested. So spending a 5-minute or a 8-minute on a parajumble and just getting one question right, whereas spending 8 to 10 minutes on a comprehension and getting at least 3 to 4 questions right, that is much better ROI, which is return on investment. So that is the first thing. So how much time did you spend on each question, and was it the correct return on investment or not? And sometimes you spend so much time but you got it wrong. So again, that is a wrong choice of questions. So question choice, that becomes your second thing. Were you choosing the best questions possible for attempting? Because sometimes you find a lot of easy questions that are tucked and you forget because you are just going according to the cycle, which is the first question, second, third, fourth. You have not skipped, you have not seen the questions till the end. So you really miss out on a number of easy questions that are somewhere in the middle or somewhere at the end. So make sure you are looking at the whole paper. You are analyzing your mocks after you attempted it. Look at the remaining number of questions which you left unattempted or which you did not see at all. And were there good questions, 4 or 5 of them, which you could have attempted, instead of which you attempted the very difficult ones or the very lengthy ones which took a lot of your time, or you got them wrong. So are you attempting the right questions? This is the second thing that you have to analyze. The third thing is that from the questions that you have attempted, please see why you are making errors. Is it because of a time pressure? So maybe in a comprehension, instead of 10 minutes, if you are given 12 minutes, you would get 5 out of 5 correct instead of a 3 out of 5, which is much better than attempting 2 extra questions, somewhere else. So those 2 minutes will be more valuable in that comprehension, giving you 2 more questions right, instead of attempting 2 more questions which will take, instead of 2 minutes, it will take 4 minutes of a parajumble or something like that. So first of all, are you giving the right amount of time, because of which there might be errors, or are you skipping things? So because of the less time you gave, you're skipping information, due to which your errors are there. Or you did not understand something, you picked a wrong passage. So what is the best way to pick a passage then? So you read a few lines and then you see if you're comfortable with what is being said and the kind of questions that are asked. If you are not comfortable with inferential questions, you should avoid them in the mock. You should do them later, but avoid them in the mock. If you are more comfortable with direct questions, you should attempt them first. So these are some of the points. Then whatever questions are left, please attempt them in the mocks, or whatever you got wrong, re-attempt them and see why you made an error and work on that. If it's a reading problem, vocabulary problem, analysis problem, then you have to start working on that and doing that. That helps you. So make sure you are analyzing your mocks correctly so that you can use it in your next mock in a better way and get much better scores. I'll be coming up more in the series with these kinds of tips and tricks. Please do like, subscribe and share your comments. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.